Hello everyone, my name is Sophia Gomez and today I'll be doing my presentation discussion board project. As we can see here, I am doing a statue. This statue is called the Waltz, or also known as the Waltzers. This was created by Camille Claudel in 1919. What is the formal analysis of this art piece? As we can see within this art piece, this is a statue of two people dancing together, a man and a woman. But to get into more detail about this piece is a casted bronze sculpture. Even though within the photo to the right, we are able to see drapery on the two bodies, especially on the woman's body, on the bottom half of her body. But to the photo to the right, this is not the original piece. The original piece by Camille Claudel was fully nude, but this is a replica piece. As we're also able to look to the photo to this photo, we are able to see there is almost an L shape from an angle, starting from the top left, coming down to a diagonal, and coming to the bottom right. There are also lots of circles within this piece, as you can see to the right, where I was able to do different shapes and formally analysis sculpture. There are also two intersecting triangles all within the upper parts of the bodies. And as we're also able to see with this replica piece, there are lots of details within it, especially within the drapery. We're able to see both shallow and deep details just within the drapery alone. What is the iconography of this statue? As we can see within this statue, there are multiple different kinds of iconography, specifically 3 different types. The first one is romantic love. The statue demonstrates that the couple is in a passionate, physical embrace, that's why they're holding each other, which is considered one of Claudel's most personal pieces that she has created. The second one is unstable relationships. The way that the statue is leaning towards the left side shows us that their relationship might have built on so quickly so they can fall easier in love. And the third and final one is passionate unity. This is the way that the man's body is more muscular within their body and how the female's is more firm. This shows us the sense of passion within the statue. What is the historical analysis of this statue, the Waltz? There are multiple historical details hidden within the statue that was created by Camille Claudel. For example, within the original piece, it was completely nude, which was created in 1889. There are also multiple different kinds of the same statue over time. As we can see, the first statue was fully nude. The second version created by Claudel was with the drapery added onto the bodies to try and create it as a less erotic and more sensual, an attempt to get it to acquire. But the transition to the marble did not work as well. It did not come out to the final product she had wished for. And the third version was Claudel had removed the drapery from around their heads to focus more on the connection within each other so it can focus on how they're showing their passion within their face of true love. What is the continental of this art piece? The statue is representing multiple things that connect towards the artist, which was created by Camille Claudel. The waltz showed us the interaction of the historical, cultural, and even personal facts that was soon created by the analyst's vision for Camille Claudel. The sculpture shows us different points of love, attachment, and even the difficulty between human relationships. But it's also showing us all the reflections that all the women had to do, especially women artists, within the late 19th century. They had so many rules they had to follow that it was hard to be able to be represented as a woman artist. And today for my comparison, I'm doing 2 different statues. To the left, we are able to see that it's my original project, the Waltz, and to the right, we have the Revolt Against Nature. These were both created by Camille Claudel. And to To on the right, Revolt Against Nature, it was created in 1884. As we're able to see, these are totally different types of statues created by the same person. Now here's the true question. Here are some of the true questions. How are the bodies from each of the statues moving? Number 2, what is the emotional tone for these two statues? Number 3, what is the artist's approach that Camille Claudel took with these two different statues? Number 4, do both of these statues have the same subject matter? And number 5, what technique was used for both of these statues? As for the last one, we already know that with the waltz, it was a casted sculpture. But what do we know about the Revolt Against Nature? Was it sculpted? Was it casted? And for that today, that is my project.